Guess what we're about to do, you guys? Humiliate ourselves. It's gonna be awesome. I have to like talk myself into doing this every fucking week. Oh shit. Look at this table, you guys. Just want y'all to see it for yourselves. This is gonna be my new work table. Yeah, I'm surprised that you haven't done this in the kitchen yet. It's like you've done it everywhere else in the house, aside from maybe the living room. Dude, I don't even like watch movies. Like I have so many movies and I haven't like watched any of them. Like since my last roommate moved out. I mean like even like during the week or the year, I wish it was a week. The year that she was here, like, you know, I was never down here watching anything. Mainly because I didn't want to have to, like, interact with her. So I, you know, tried to stay in my own little world as much as possible. Got some juice. Got some spinach. I'm going to try to eat, like, the remains of this. Try to, like, scrounge whatever I can. It's expired. But here's the thing, like, just because it's expired, it don't mean that it's bad. Yeah, that's actually what it means. It smells bad, too. You probably... No, but there are a few good leaves in there. I know there are. Spinach is worth it. It's worth that search. Okay, Yeah, so this happens every fucking week. I have so much material, and yet on Tuesdays, when I'm supposed to go to the bars to do the comedy stuff, I never know what I'm going to end up talking about. See, I got Tupac with me though, so he's always with me. And my Yamaha. So it's like if he's up there on the stage, then I feel like we're a lot less likely to suck. Maybe that's just some bullshit that I'm telling myself, but oh, anyway. Why don't you bring the other piano, too? It's just too complicated, man. It's like, ah, fuck it. It's way too fucking complicated. Fuck, I almost swallowed this toothpick, you guys. Ah, shit. Is it even light outside anymore? Yeah, it's light. It's dusk. I think. Oh my god. Too many pianos, man. Too many pianos in the house. Okay. We need light, motherfucker. We desperately need light. Okay. Hello, you guys. Probably should put on my seatbelt since I got pot cookie on me. Just texted my dealer. Fixing to get us some more bud. I was like, there's some really good indoor shit going around. Makes me happy. I don't really like outdoor weed very much. A lot of times outdoor weed is like very seedy, and it's like crunchy ass weed, you know? I don't like crunchy ass weed. I like my weed to be like real, what's the word? There's a word for it. It sounds high tech, but it's not. Compressed. Yeah, that's right. Like, I love weed that looks like it's only a gram, but it's like 3 grams. You know? Like, when you break it apart, like, you realize, like, how good the weed is. Oh, man. I'm just getting excited thinking about weed like that, y'all. Oh, shit. Yeah, so, this spinach, best used by August 25th. I believe it's like the 28th. Maybe. I don't fucking know what to do. Okay, I'm just gonna go. I talked myself out of like going to the gas station to buy more cigarettes. I haven't smoked in like a day. It's been longer than that. It's been like almost 2 days. If you make it till 2 o'clock this morning. See, I remember stupid shit like the last puff of a cigarette I took was at 1:58 a.m. I believe it was August 28th, so it's August 29th today. Yeah, it's the 29th. It says right there on my laptop. So that means that spinach expired like 3 days ago and you're still gonna eat it. As long as it's not soiled. Okay. So I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. Because like, here's the setup. If I can explain the setup, then maybe you guys can help me out. Maybe I'll hear somebody speaking through the vortex and they'll inspire me to do something better than what I've been doing. So this is a dive bar. You get like a microphone, there's a microphone stand. I like to think about all the things that I'll have, you know, like what I'm working with. Because I feel like most people just look at it like, okay, all right, there we go. Sorry, my window was like slightly cracked and it was like bothering me, you know? You know what I mean? When something just like bothers you a little bit. Anyway, so yeah, we got a microphone, mic stand. The mic stand, that's really important because a lot of comics, you know, they lean on it and they, you know, act like what they're saying is so important. But it's cool, like if you want to like express yourself in a specific kind of way, like there are, you know, things that you can use that are already up there to strengthen your performance, you know. That's the purpose of props. But I just hope that what I'm saying has enough merit that like people don't just get distracted by all the props that I have. But you know, it's obvious that I need shit when I get up there. Yeah, I don't know what chords to do though. You came up with really good ones. That wasn't it though. Like I'll come up with something that's really good and then I'll like forget it almost immediately. See, I'm just used to starting with the C chord and then adding to the C chord, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. Anyway, so yes, there's a pool table. Props. Props that are already there. There's a pool table. You can't move it. And you know, you see, you got the microphone, the mic stand, the pool table. I could take a chair up there and sit in the chair. I don't know if I'm gonna do that because it's way more comfortable. It's made yeah. It's way more comfortable for me to sit down than to sort of get myself situated. You know, that takes me a while. I fucking hate that shit. That's the downside to having props, because you gotta place them in a certain place. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. God, I miss smoking cigarettes. Of course you do. Because you're not mourning the 3 weeks that you've been smoking cigarettes. You're mourning the fucking year that you spent chain smoking and having that define who the fuck you are. But it makes sense that comedy would define me, like, even more than that. But see, that's why, like, when I do comedy, I don't really expect to, like, get anything from it. And, like, I wish that I could just be this, you know, like, whatever this car enables me to be while I'm driving the motherfucker. Like, I wish that I could just get up on stage and be that person. But the thing is, though, I'm just not comfortable with all that attention. Like, I want it. Sure as shit, I want it. I fantasize about it all the time. Anytime that I'm alone in my house, I'm not really alone, you know, because I got at least, you know, 25 people hanging out in my head, like, watching everything that I do. And so, like, that's cool, but it's also really sad, because, like, you know, I know that those people aren't real. Oh, shit. Dude, this is like, I always dream about this part of the highway. Like, I had another dream. David Bowie has a song called Always Crashing in the Same Car. And, dude, I totally relate to it, because I just keep having this dream where, like, I'm driving and then, like, my car just, like, disappears, and then, like, I'm in a completely different, like, hemisphere, psychologically anyway. But it's really cool. It's a really awesome dream and a really scary ass dream. But I had one of these dreams, like, the other night, after I'd just been, like, chain smoking all night. And I don't know, it's interesting, like, how your decision making affects your dreams. But yeah, like, I quit smoking just, like, cold turkey, like, over a year ago. Maybe it was like a year and a half, something like that. And I just smoked pot to, like, substitute nicotine. And well, you know, I've switched to edibles. I've completely switched. The only time that I smoke marijuana is like when I first get my big mama sack, and I smoke maybe a bowl of that shit, and that's the most that I can handle. I don't get much out of smoking it anymore, ever since I've crossed over. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'm evolving as a person, and it's weird. It's like, and I've been trying to like regress to like go back to like just like smoking a pack at a time, and like I just feel fucking guilty about it, and I'm not being productive. But yeah, you guys, should I'm either going to like lay all of my notebooks out on the pool table and hold my keyboard up like this, so everybody can see Tupac. But it sucks that, like, what I like about the microphone stand is that I can just put the microphone in the thingamajig and talk into it, so that I have my hands to do other stuff. Fuck you! You thought of this really brilliant idea. You were gonna do it last week, and then you just like didn't go because it was fucking raining. And then you were just like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna chain smoke in my garage." Yeah, that's so depressing. That's what I was afraid of. That's why like we had to leave. I was like, "Fuck! If I just like stay at home, I'm gonna end up smoking again, and I won't even go to comedy, which is what I need to do." But yeah, it's like I have so many ideas that I just don't know which one to do. And it's like I'll practice, like I'll be just singing the same song, I'll do the same fucking bit over and over and over again, and then, you know, last minute I'll be like, fuck that, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do this thing over here that I've like barely worked on at all. Like, it's so fucking exasperating, man. I'm just gonna fucking shoot myself. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna borrow somebody's gun. I know a lot of people that have them. I live in the South. Yeah, you should save the battery. I don't know what to do, P. I don't know what to do. Every time I look at this picture of him, I tell myself that he's like raising a glass for me. And oh shit, I'm almost about to run over into the grass. I just noticed that. You know, whenever like you're like fixing to hit up the side of the road, like your tires will start making that noise. Whoever did that, whoever put that shit on the pavement, that was really smart, you know? So that would like indicate to the driver, like, hey, you're fixing to drive into the grass, motherfucker. You know? I'll give you an example. Here it is. Here it is. Listen to that. Y'all feel that? Y'all feel that fucking vibration? You probably shouldn't like purposely drive crazy, considering what you have on you. Whatever. I need it. I don't know what I'm gonna sing about tonight. I always think it's gonna be women and how much I don't like them. Like, I can't tell you how many bits I have on fucking females. And all the plotting and scheming and manipulating that those bitches do. Oh God. I just wish that I could meet women that were like me. I mean, I know that they exist. Like my friend Judy. She refuses to hang out with me. It's not me, it's her. Like, she just, I don't know what she's doing. She's just busy or she wants to spend time with herself. I get that. I really do. But it's like, I don't know, maybe she's just trying to take a break from the comedy scene, or she is just isolating herself. I just haven't seen her in like a month. I just like miss hanging out with her. And it sucks that like people like me, like I barely see them. You know, so it's like we have the potential to like be very good for each other and have a positive impact on each other's lives, but we don't hang out enough, you know? It sucks. Okay, I'm gonna switch lanes because I don't like being in this fast lane. I would let that person pass you because it looks like that's what they want to do. Dude, I'm going 80 though. I'm going 80 and I'm on pot. It's weird. Okay, switch lanes. There you go. We're out of the fast lane. So I'll show you guys what I've done today. I put stickers on like the stuff that I might could talk about. I just don't want to like chicken out of like doing the stuff that I really want to do, all because I know it's not going to be well received. Like, I live in the South, as I've mentioned many times, and the South is really fucking stupid. Like, I mean, this whole country is pretty fucking retarded, but the South just, like, insists on staying retarded. You know, the South insists on, like, never growing up. So, I don't know, I don't have very nice things to say about it. And me being different, me being, like, the eclectic piece of shit that I am, you know, I tend to freak a lot of people out around here. Especially the liberals, I've noticed. So, okay, I think I should do this one, though, because this one's funny. Yeah, it is funny. Do it. Okay. You know what I hate even more than Nazis? When some total nincompoop with nothing remotely interesting to say walks up to me and rudely interrupts the perfectly good conversation that I was having with myself. You see me over here, carrying on. We don't need any help, thank you. Hey, Amy, you talking to yourself again? You still got imaginary fans, Amy? I got an imaginary brute squad killer, and they don't like you. Pop that bitch in the mouth. This is what I'm talking about. I say a lot of misogynistic things, but it's because I work at a restaurant. Yeah, you could go into this. Wait, this is the rant notebook. You should go into the confessional notebook. Or whatever the fuck, I don't know. You had some kind of organization at one point, and then you just said fuck it and did what you always do. Yeah, I know, man. So it's 7:30 right now. Sign up has already started. The show starts at 8 o'clock. Yeah, and you're just now in the Franklin area. You need to hop to it. Yeah, I think I need to start leaving earlier. It sucks because, like, I don't live in Nashville. I mean, I know my way around somewhat, but, like, because I don't live there, like, there's not just, like, a bunch of shit that I can do in Nashville where I'm just, like, waiting. uh, like a lot of people that do comedy, like they live in Nashville, so it's just like a 5 or 10 minute drive from their house, or maybe they can walk or take the bus or some shit. They probably don't. They're probably too good for that shit. But that's what I would do, man. It's like I would much rather live in a city where there's like a mass transit system that I can utilize rather than having to drive everywhere. I mean, I do love to drive because I love this interaction with myself, but you get a completely different perspective when you ride on a bus or a train, or I mean, I haven't ridden on a train. I can only imagine what that's like. But I mean, I just know from like my personal experience, like riding the school bus. It's like I didn't get my license until I was like 21 because I just didn't want to, you know? Like not when I could ride the school bus every day and just fucking study people, and it's like I was still in my own little world anyway. Oh, you think because I'm in public, like I'm not going to talk to myself? Fool. You fucking fool. Okay, so put that up there. Make sure that you pay attention to the road more than you pay attention to your set list, baby boo. Okay, yeah. Come on. There we go. See, a lot of this stuff is really funny, but you know, you have to say it in a certain way or it's not going to resonate. I'm pretty sure this is the notebook though. Yeah, this is it. Shit. Shit. I think I'm going to end up talking about nicotine though. That's the thing, like I've got all this material, but I'm going to end up talking about cigarettes because that's what's important to me right now. Like that's what I've been thinking about the most. It's like fucking addiction. And it's like I have all these grandiose ideas of like how I'm going to organize all my material and like what that will mean once it happens. But the problem with that is, you know, I just stay stuck in my head with it. It's like, why do anything in reality when you're just a fucking like cirque du Soleil dancer in your head? You know what I mean? Okay. So this is what I was going to go into after this one joke. We go into restaurants though. See, this is why I like to be early to this comedy thing, because then like I have time to like sort through my stuff and like figure out what I'm gonna say. That's like the good thing about the East Room. Like you have to wait in line for like 2 hours. And you know, if you're like antisocial like me, you don't talk to the other comics unless they talk to you first, which is, you know, highly unlikely because they're terrified of you. And so you have all this extra time to work on your stuff. Sometimes I'll do a set list right before I get up there. I always feel super cool when I do that. But I feel like it's lazy. I feel like I should have like prepared material. But then again, it's like I prepare material pretty incessantly and then I opt not to do it. So what the fuck, Amy? What the fuck? Jesus, I feel like I'm going so fast. You are going 80 in this little thinker. On the freeway. I do love the freeway, you guys. One of the good things about the freeway is you can drive super fast. But then I always have these nightmares about driving on the freeway super fast and then just like I've mentioned, crashing my car into oblivion, and then like that oblivion turning into some other kind of world that I'm gonna figure out. There are gonna be all these puzzles that I'm gonna have to solve, and then I'm gonna wake up and just be stuck like analyzing that dream for like the 20 minutes that I can actually remember it. Because that's about it. Well, you know, like right when you wake up, the dream is like super vivid, and then like the longer that you're awake, the more the details start to fade. That's why you got to write it down like immediately, so that you remember all of it. Yeah, I'm always crashing in the same car. Speaking of Bowie, I listened to some Lou Reed today. It fucking relates. I promise it relates. I feel like Bowie wanted to be Lou Reed and Lou Reed wanted to be Bowie. Like they were never satisfied being who they were, which is why they make music together and about each other and for each other, you know, because they just wanted to be each other. That's just like the new theory that I came up with today, y'all, while listening to Transformer. Oh. Jesus Christ, I want to already be there, but then again I don't, because my butterflies would be a lot worse. I feel like Micah like purposely puts me on like late. Because he knows I got stage fright. He's just like, I'm going to torture the bitch. I'm going to see if she sticks around. It's cool though. Sometimes I like performing early, other times I like performing late. Oh God. I'm just gonna start punching myself in the stomach. Maybe it'll make those butterflies die. Just pretend that you're pregnant. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, golly gee willikers! Okay. Fine. What time is it? Now remember, this clock on the laptop is like a few minutes early. It's 7:38 though. It's like 7:35. Ah! Jesus Christ! Crunch time! Crunch time! Crunch time! See, I am like terrified right now, you guys. Anytime that I'm next to like a giant semi truck, I always think that they're gonna like try to switch lanes right when I'm like pulling up. I'm always scared of this. Alright, slow down. You need to like take a chill pill. They take a chill pill and fucking chew the bitch. Gobble it up. It does help to have things to chew on. So I got like a whole pocket full of toothpicks tonight. Alright, do not go 90. You can go 80. Because I think the speed limit here is like 75, maybe. But do not go above 80. Okay. Yeah, so I have a lot of jokes about kids that I work with. Because they just say stupid shit all the time. They're always threatening suicide. And I actually joked about them a couple weeks ago. But the thing is that, like, this turns into, like, a fucking abortion rant. Because, like, I go into, like, the kids' meals being $1.99 after 4 o'clock at Wendy's. And so, like, after 4 p.m., the drive-thru is, like, bopping with minivans. You know, it's just minivan after minivan after minivan. And everybody's got, like 2 to 5 kids' meals. And, you know, it's just, like, every fucking car, like, it's really hard for me to, you know, hold back a lot of the stuff that I'm thinking. But, like, you know, I wait on a lot of people every day, you know, and so I wait on at least, like, 150 cars, you know, in the drive-thru. And, so that means that, like, you know, very frequently I have to hold back the words, don't you wish you had an abortion? Don't you wish you had an abortion? Don't you wish you had an abortion? Oh, God, I bet you wish you'd had 5 abortions. See, I want to go into this so I can talk about how, like, I feel like women ought to be sterilized. Well, that makes more sense than, like, just having fucking abortions. You know, especially, you know, if people are against abortion, they think that it's murder. Then, like, why don't you sterilize your own bitches? That would make more sense, but it's like a win-win for everybody. Can I go? Can I go? No, not yet. Not yet. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. That was fucking terrifying. Okay, so if you guys can't tell, the sun has gone down. Yes, I think that they know. I think that the vortex knows how it works. Yes, it is night time now, guys. And I've already taken like 3 shits today, but just thinking about getting up there with an actual microphone in front of actual people just makes me want to shit all over again. That's funny that it makes you want to shit. Yeah, because shitting's fucking awesome. Shitting's a release, you know? So I don't really understand people that, like, want to deny that they take a shit. It's so odd to me. Okay, so I'm going to confess something to y'all. When I was a little kid, I thought that taking a shit, that meant that you were defective. And then I realized that everybody everywhere took a shit, you know? Not just human beings, but animals and, you know, anything living. What about plants, though? Yeah, I really should have looked this shit up. I'm sure you could ask somebody. I'm sure somebody would tell you some bullshit. God, every time that I hit this part of the road, I'm like, let's turn back around. Let's go home. Let's go back home and listen to some more Lou Reed. You know, I brought Lou Reed with me. I brought Morrissey with me also. Okay. We did it! We made it, you guys! We made it to the shitty number. Oh, we're 15 minutes ahead of the show. We're 15 minutes late. A sign up. That's okay. Yeah, just scurry on in there so you can go pee. Unless you want to pee in the car. I don't know why you'd want to do that when there's a bathroom in there. Yeah, you know, sometimes I do want to pee in the car. It's weird. It's just like, I just want to avoid people, you know? I don't want to have to interact with anybody. Oh my God. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Wish me luck.